Then it's Paul George, and it's Porzingis in at the 2 spot.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after Paul George getting his 3 to go. The dish to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Ibaka with the screen on George. And Ibaka kicks to Adams. Here's McGarry. And he's way off from outside.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
Nope. And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia. Here is Bass. Paul George making his last shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Enes Kanter. He has 9 rebounds and 1 assist.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Durant's checked in for Mitch McGarry. Roberson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Adams. Now here's Westbrook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Oklahoma City.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Full time. And, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Outside Westbrook. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Harden kicks to Drummond. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Welcome fans to the FIBA.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Can't knock in the 3. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Ibaka goes in. Count it!
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 6 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So Indiana wins the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Pacers. Paul George is out there with Davis. Then it's Mr. Clutch. Then it's Harden. And it's Drummond in at center. Here's Westbrook. That's tipped. Outside, George. No good from outside. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Durant. And a strong finish with two hands.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Oklahoma City shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. It's Westbrook with the drive and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. It's going to be on James Harden.
What a night so far for Westbrook. He has 20 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Here's Roberson. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Here's Durant. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Harden for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Westbrook drives in. Good on the 13-footer. Westbrook's got 23 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Drummond. Davis. And Cantor pulls it down.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Davis has the open look. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He was intent on running the offense through Ibaka. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. It is going to be very interesting to see if those adjustments swing this overtime period in one direction or the other. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. Here's Porzingis, defended by Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. George passes to Porzingis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 9. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Good. Westbrook's got 25 points in the game.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 9. 1:30 left in overtime. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. He dishes it to Robertson. Back to Westbrook. From 11 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Harden the pass to Mr. Clutch. Porzingis can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch. He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And Westbrook, here we go. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And an intentional foul right there. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And what a tremendous game for Mr. Clark. 11 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious. The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook with a wide open look. That one wide left. On offense, here are the Pacers. And here's Harden for 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
Robertson can't hit.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory